everybody, Captain Silvertooth here from Infographic News for Kids. Today is Thursday, March 7th of 2019. It's one day closer to Friday, and Fridays make everybody happy. But anyway, our mission is to inform the youth of all nations of the world being created for them to inherit. It has been a while, a week, since I've made a video. And I'm sorry, I just had other things going on and I wasn't able to make a video. And I'm sorry, but now I'm back and we can just jump right back into it. So, this is called Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. And it is an amazing song. I challenge you to look it up. I'm such a dork. But anyway, our 25th Amendment of the United States Constitution says, in case of the removal of the President from office, of his death or resignation, the Vice President shall become President. In my last video, last Thursday, I asked you guys what was the effect of the 24th Amendment. And the 24th Amendment is actually the amendment that abolished poll tax, which means poll tax was ended. And poll tax was a tax from anywhere of $1 to a few dollars that had to be paid annually by each voter in order to be able to cast a vote. So, the 24th Amendment is the amendment that ended that. So, and now for the news. This article was found on Drudge Report, and it is headlined, BBC Radio 2 drops Michael Jackson's songs from the airwaves after new string of child sex abuse claims against the one-time King of Pop. One-time King of Pop. He's still the King of Pop. I don't care what people say. The decision is reported to have been made last week ahead of Channel 4's new documentary about the star's alleged crimes. It's called Leaving Neverland, which will be broadcasted this week. In the program, the Sunday Times reports that James Safechuck, who is 40 years old, and Wade Robson, who is 36 years old, and they both claim they were sexually assaulted and raped while children by the pop star Michael Jackson. Mr. Robson said in an interview that the abuse started when he was 7 years old. He said, quote, every time I stayed the night with him, he abused me, fondling, touching my entire body and my penis. So you say every time like it happened more than once. Okay? Why are you going over to Michael Jackson's house? Like, why? Just why? First question. Second question, where are your parents? Why are they allowing this to happen? Third of all, did you tell your parents that this was happening? And if you did, why are they continuing to let you go over there? Like, seriously, but my first question still remains. Why are you even over there? Seriously. But another question is, why are we talking about this now when he has been dead for almost 10 years? And this happened so long ago. 30 years ago. So, where or why are we talking about this now? He's dead and it happened 30 years ago. Why are we talking about this right now? Why is it important? It's not. What are they distracting us from now? You know, there's always a distraction, right? This just might be the distraction for something else happening. Anyway, this infuriates me, but we're going to move on. Both the men said that they had defended Michael Jackson before his death by offering a testimony in a court case that the star said that he had not abused him, meaning he was acquitted. In my opinion, they went after him because he's a celebrity and he had money. But when really, he didn't have money because he was in a lot of debt because he had to continuously defend himself for cases like this. You know? So he didn't really have money to begin with. He didn't die with very much money. So, don't really know why you would do that. And I don't know why this is still a thing, you know. Like I just said, what are they distracting us from? But anyway, we're going to move on. Michael Jackson's family is suing HBO for $100 million, and a spokesman says that it's false that they are not, or that it's false that they stopped playing Michael Jackson music when they still play Michael Jackson music. So somebody is lying, whether it be the spokesman or BBC, whichever it may be. But the spokesman says they still play Michael Jackson music and that they don't ban people from the radio. But, you know, like I said, somebody's lying, somebody's telling the truth. Whoever it may be, I don't really feel like people should be lying on the dead. My questions that I asked earlier, why is any of this happening, still remain, and I want those questions to be answered, but I don't think they're going to be. But we're going to move on. This next article was found on Reuters, and it is headlined, Trump vows executive order requiring free speech at colleges. The U.S. President Donald Trump said on Saturday he would soon sign executive orders requiring American universities and colleges to maintain free speech on campus, and threatened that schools not complying will or could lose federal research funds. Yay! This is incredible because we should be able to speak freely wherever we are, whether we be at home, sitting on the couch, talking on the phone, or we are at a grocery store, or we are at school. Wherever we are, we should be able to speak how we feel, whether it be wherever we are. Like, colleges have been, shh, don't say anything about God. Don't say anything about guns. Don't speak this way. Don't speak this way. Say you're against abortion. And they're all, this is hate speech. This is hate speech. This is hate speech. Just because you don't like what I have to say doesn't make it hate speech, A. And B, I'm allowed to say whatever I want under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, which is why it's the First Amendment, because it's so important, because it outlines freedom of speech, freedom of press, and freedom of religion. The three most important things, which is followed by the Second Amendment, which defends the First Amendment. All of it. All of it. So, again, well, in America, that is. Here in America, we have free speech. Like right now, I'm speaking freely. Right now. Wherever we go, whether I am at school, or I'm at home, or I'm at the grocery store, wherever I'm at, I have the freedom of the speech wherever. You don't get to censor me, and I will not be silenced. I will not be censored, and if you ban me, I will find another way to get around this. Like, so good for Donald Trump. I am glad for Donald Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump. You know what? I'm going to write a letter to Donald Trump, and I'm going to tell him thank you. Because I plan on going to college, and if this is how they're going to be, I'm just not going to go. Because I deserve that education, but I'm not going to go somewhere where I have to be hush-hush about everything that I feel. They're going to brainwash me. You know, I'd rather do I don't know if this is a thing, but the college homeschooling, I'm pretty sure it's a thing, but I'd rather do that than go to a college that's going to make me be hush-hush and brainwash me on everything that I know is right. But we're going to move on. First, I want you guys to know, and I want you guys to tell me how you feel on that in the comments. But we're going to move on to some rather creepier things. So, recently, there has been a thing called the Momo challenge on YouTube, and it's really scary, but let's just get into this article. Kane County Sheriff issues warning that the Momo challenge videos are urging children to harm themselves, and they are popping up in spam videos. Kane County Sheriff Ron Hain knows firsthand about the internet video called Momo Challenge because his son received a spam video featuring the creepy image. And let me tell you, it is creepy. I cry looking at this thing. Like, I literally cried the other night because I was doing research on it, and it's just pictures of this creepy thing, and I started crying. Like, tears down my face, crying. I could not stand it. Here is a picture of it. I can't even, like, this thing is horrifying. Like, absolutely horrifying. And I hate it. Get it away from me. This thing is creepy. I see this thing in my dreams, and it scares me to this day. And I hate for anybody who has to put up with seeing that in YouTube videos. You know, I'm just trying to watch YouTube. Next thing you know, I have in this thing tell me to light the stove, light the stove and blow out the flames, which would be sending gas into the air, killing us all, or this stupid, creepy, whatever it is gonna kill me and my family. Like, I don't like that at all whatsoever. I'd rather live. The Momo challenge, like I just said, threatens children by telling them if they don't things like light the stove and blow out the flames, filling the entire house with gas, Momo would kill them. Don't be stupid. Like, it's fake, and I understand that this thing is scary. Like I said, I cry when I look at it. But don't listen to some person who is just trying to scare you because they are not having a happy life. You know, they're feeding off of other people's fear in it, and you know, they're telling you, some of these videos are telling you to go to this specific website, or Momo's gonna come kill you, or something, you know, and they're just trying to get in your head. Like, they're getting into my head, and I cry when I see this thing. You know, I personally haven't seen a YouTube video with that in it, and I have younger brothers and a younger sister who that would absolutely horrify, and I know it, and I don't want to say they're stupid enough to actually do it, but I know little kids get scared into doing things, because when I was a little kid, my older siblings would be like, do this or this is going to happen, you know, manipulating us. And so that's how little kids are, you know. They might just be scared enough to do something like this, and I find it to be absolutely horrifying, and it is stupid, and anyway, it's just horrifying, and I don't like it at all, and it sucks, and I would hate, and now I have a hat on my head. Thank you. Do I look okay? Alright. Anyway. Can I help you? Anyway. I would hate for something bad to happen to one of you guys just because you are terrified of this stupid bird creature I don't know what to call it. Seriously, they say it's a piece of art. I say it's something that's going to be my worst nightmare here for a few years. If you do not get out of my face! The crew is being odd, and I don't know if I like it. But anyway, why do we have stuffed animals being thrown at me? Stop! Stop! Anyway, I would hate for something bad to happen to one of you guys. And I know I've said this like 3 or 4 times now, but my crew is throwing stuffed animals at me and putting hats on my head and making me bite dinosaur toys. So, well, they're not making me do that. I chose to do that. But anyway, I would hate for something bad to happen to one of you guys, and just be smart. Realize that it's not real. Like, nothing is going to happen to you. I promise, you know, don't listen to this stupid creature who is absolutely terrifying. Don't listen to it, because nothing is going to happen to you, I promise. I promise, because it's just fake, and it's just other people trying to scare you and get into your head. And like I said, they've been getting into my head, obviously, me being a crybaby when I see this thing. But, yeah, I don't want you guys to do anything stupid. It would be devastating. If something like this happened to one of you guys, I would be absolutely sad. You know, I may not know you personally, but I would be sad if I found out that somebody died because they listened to this thing. And I would hate it with every ounce of blood in my body. Let me reassure you of that. But that is all the news I have for you guys today. I just want to tell you one last time. Be smart and don't listen to it. It's not real, I promise. I'm terrified of it, and you may be too, but I'm not going to go do something stupid because it's just a figment of my nightmare. You know, it's not real, nothing is going to happen. And just remember that it's fake, and it's just somebody who's not having such a happy life. They just want to make other people's lives miserable, and that may not even be the case, but it also could be the case. Bye-bye, hat. So. Ah! Do you mind? Can't really read the news. Our Bible verse for today is, "My righteousness draws near speedily, my salvation is on the way, and my arm will bring justice to nations. The island will not look to me and wait and hope for my arm." The constitutional question for the day is, why was the 25th Amendment added to the United States Constitution? And now for Hambone the Hilarious is joke. And here he is. And what's our joke?
Why did the robber take a shower?
Why did the robber take a shower? Because he didn't want to stink?
Because he wanted a clean getaway.
A clean getaway. That's funny. Speak up and say it one more time so we can hear you.
Why did the robber take a shower?
Why?
Because he wanted a clean getaway. Get it? Because he's clean and he's going to get away with it?
It's not funny when you explain it. But thank you. Well, that is all we have for you guys today. I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share. I love you so much, and I look forward to doing more videos for you guys. They are getting better, and I want to make them better for you guys because they're not as interesting, but we're trying to make them more interesting, and Hambone would like you guys to submit him jokes because sometimes he doesn't like mine, and he's just like, yours are boring. But anyway, that's all we have for you guys today. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe, share, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.